I'm seeing a trend that honestly I never thought I would see in my lifetime. More and more men are not avid sports fans. There are many reasons for this. There's a lot more to do in the world in 2022, perhaps than there was in 25 years ago. People who have been mistreated in sports-related activities are less likely to be sports fans, which is unfortunate. Those things aside, I'm here to tell you that being a sports fan is good for your relationship. There are so many great attributes about sports and healthy fandom that it's helpful in a healthy relationship to root for your favorite team. I mean, unless it's Alabama or the Steelers or whatever. I'm just saying. You know what? Let's get it. Sports is an opportunity for camaraderie. If you're a sports fan, you know there's so much fun in having a party around watching the game or tailgating. The cool thing about sports is that it doesn't even matter if you're rooting for the home team or the evil empire. Everyone is still having fun, maybe even talking a little lighthearted trash, enjoying the game. Sports is an opportunity in your relationship for you and your woman to let your hair down and have fun together. Going to a game together, even if you don't fully understand the sport or know the players, is just so much fun. Enjoying the atmosphere with your boo and your friends is a great way to build a bond together. Sports shows your masculine energy. If you're a sports fan, bruh, you already know where I'm going, especially if you've been rocking with your team since day one. You have a level of confidence, support, and belief in your team, oftentimes even when it's unfounded or, quite frankly, your team sucks. There's a masculine trait in your level of loyalty and confidence. Women love to see men with masculine energy. Even if you're on the opposite sides of the coin from your woman and she's a Gator fan and maybe you're a Volunteer fan and you want to show your support for your squad, there's something very masculine and endearing to a woman when their man is energized by sports. A little testosterone is attractive on a man to a woman. Women like sports too. You know what's disappointing to a woman? She loves her Cowboys or Lakers or whatever the team is, and you don't like sports. Again, you don't have to be ride or die for a team, but I'm encouraging you to learn something about sports so when you have conversations with a woman and she's telling you she's tired of all the pass interference penalties against her team, you don't look at her like a deer in headlights. By the way, shout out to Middle Tennessee State University, my alma mater, on beating another team I happen to love, the Miami Hurricanes, in football just a little while ago. Blue Raider Nation, stand up. Man, I almost forgot. I'm Jay Hurt, avid Cowboys fan. Welcome to my channel, The Confident Charismatic, where we talk about charisma, confidence, and winning at life. Being a sports fan shows something you don't see every day in your relationship. Sports shows how you handle the ups and downs of life. The reality is that we grow from adversity. We really don't grow when things are peaches and cream, ice cream and unicorns. As an avid fan, how do you handle it when your team loses? Do you blame the refs? Do you throw a fit? Are you difficult to live with for 24 hours? I can tell you that personally, I need a cooling off period, especially when my team takes an L in one of those close games. That said, I'm not unbearable. I just need a moment to pull myself together. When you're a sports fan, and your woman for that matter, you can both see in each other how you handle big swings of emotion, unfortunate life events, unfair circumstances, and sometimes simply a bad day, all in the span of 3 hours. If you can handle this with some level of grace, being a gracious winner, and even a more gracious loser, your woman is going to recognize these character traits and appreciate them in you. Sports is fun. So my wife doesn't really like baseball, right? But we've been to a few baseball games and she has a great time every time. Often it's just the atmosphere around the sport that's a lot of fun. Where we live, there's a great shopping and restaurant area close to one of the ballparks. We can have just as much fun hanging out in the courtyard area or at the restaurants as we can at the game. There's a large outside TV screen, several screens, outdoor bars, and other fun-themed restaurants and event spaces. Being a sports fan is often more than being about the sport. It's about the fun that surrounds the sport. A great example is hockey. Lots of people may not understand hockey, but I would encourage you to attend an NHL hockey game. The experience is unmatched. Fans have a great time, and the entire experience is a lot of fun. The same goes for soccer. If you can catch a pro soccer game, it's a fun experience that you'll never forget. Listen, it doesn't matter if you pick winners like the Cowboys, Sixers, Braves, Atlanta United, all my teams of course, or if you pick teams that struggle like the Celtics, Red Sox, Steelers. Let me interrupt and say I'm not hating, I'm just saying. You're creating a space and opportunity to have incredibly memorable moments with your woman. Especially if you're fans of players like primetime Deion Sanders, Michael Irvin, Randy Moss, and Ronald Acuna, it pretty much goes without saying that charisma has got to be your superpower. Stand up, Cowboys Nation.